Record now. Welcome everyone to Momentum Mondays training. Don't write off Easter. 10 days to go. Be excited about what you can accomplish in 10 long full days, including the break over Easter. Use the Easter break to have really meaningful conversations with people who you're going to be spending family time with. Use the time to pamper someone who you've been wanting to introduce the products to. How about using the time to get a little bit organized in your office, a little bit organized with your customer care system? Use the time to come up to speed on with some audio trainings. I love Easter because it's 4 days. And so you get to spend time with family and friends. You don't have to worry about spending time on your business and taking time away from family and friends that you might on a weekend. 2-day weekend, you got 4-day weekend. So make the most of it. And please think about the income producing activity that you are going to undertake during Easter, and spend the next few days getting yourself set up for the rest of March so you can smash out this month absolutely strong and start to get set up for April, because April is going to be a rocking month. GTC in April. Hands up if you're going to Vegas. Yes. There's a number of us going to Vegas, and we can't wait to share our excitement with you. New product launches, new trainings will be coming back from GTC. So excited. So you're going to have a lot to share with prospects in April. So you've got every right to be super excited about your business and where it's going. So Kym Roe, where are you? I can't see you. There you are. Okay. Meigs, are you there? Yes.
Yep.
Introduce the fabulous Kym Roe to everyone.
Okay, so I'm safely home now, everyone, and I am super excited, and I couldn't be prouder of Kym. She runs her business from Cairns, and her and I met here in Adelaide, and I remember a few years ago her absolutely so concerned about that her business is never going to take off in Cairns and nobody's interested, and how's this ever going to work because all the team's back in Adelaide and I'm up here on my own. And can I just tell you now, this girl's belief has been stronger than anyone I've known, and to actually launch your business in one of those upper northern parts of Australia is an extremely difficult task, and we know that because Darwin still hasn't blossomed yet, and Cairns is really no different. But it's the belief of the people that are in the business, and Kym's belief has been there, and she's had to work on it, but her belief now is just absolutely phenomenal, and she knows that she's going to be a national vice president, and she's so excited at the moment because she's got some fabulous people there in her team, and I know that they all experience the Leadership Academy and it's built all of their belief, and they're going to be running together. So Kym has done a lot of work on herself, and that's what this business takes. It takes a lot of professional development to really build that confidence within yourself, and this girl has gone to work. So for those guys that are up in Cairns, follow her lead because she's going in the right direction, and you guys are all going to be unstoppable, and I can't wait to get back up there to see you all sometime soon. So yeah, take it away, Kym. I know that this is going to be fabulous because I've heard all about it. So, and I've heard from people that were up at the Cairns Leadership Academy. So I can't wait to hear it for the first time either. So off you go, Kym.
Thank you. Wow, what an introduction. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to share my screen. Yeah. Nope, sorry. Okay, can everybody see that? Fantastic, thank you. So yes, obviously I've had the introduction. So Kym Roe in Cairns, Executive Area Manager. And tonight I'm going to be talking about duplication and the compounding effect. I'm going to go through a few different scenarios, basically to open up your mind. I find myself, I love the stories. When I hear an analogy, things make sense to me. So I've got a few different analogies tonight to go through for the different people that it will make sense to you. one of the stories. And then at the end, I'm going to tie it all together in how this relates to your Arbonne business with some practical numbers. Everyone that knows me knows I love my numbers, know them inside out. And as Albert Einstein said, compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. I also believe very strongly it is key for you to understand this process if you're wanting to build a multi-million-dollar business that will allow you to own your life, not the other way around. So have a look at this. Who wants this? No thanks. The 40-40 plan, Fiona mentioned it. Who wants to work for 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire and live off of 40% of what was never enough in the first place? And I couldn't help myself with the other one. Some days I hate going to work, but then I think, oh well, only another 40 years to go, and that always cheers me up. No one wants that. So have a think about this. When you subtract out the sleeping time, commuting time, working time, and things you have to do each and every day of your life, most people don't have more than 1 to 2 hours a day to do what they would like to do. And then, would they have the money to do it? So who wants to work smarter, not harder? Who wants to live a few years of their life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't? Therefore, understanding how this business model works, then implementing it through your action and activity, in time, it will allow you to do this and live the life of your dreams. Now let's walk through the first scenario. This is all about compounding. So walk up to a friend or family member and ask them this question. Would you rather have 1 cent doubled every day for 30 days or $1,000 cash right now? What do you think their answer would be? I bet most of them would jump at the $1,000 cash offer immediately. Sadly, too often people are looking for the fast cash, the instant gratification, never understanding the power in the principles of compounding duplication. So now let's say our greedy cousin was the one who dumped it easy and fast $1,000. He doesn't realise how much money he has just lost. So let's see just how much our lazy cousin lost. Day 1, here you have 1 shiny new cent. Day 2, double that, and now you have 2 cents. Day 7, wow, you have 64 cents. Won't be much. But day 14, 2 weeks into our compounding, we now have $82. It's looking a little better. Day 21, 3 weeks down, and we have $10,486. Day 8, if this is February and not a leap year, you have $1,342,177. Holy moly. Day 30, you can round this up to a cool 5 million. Yes, that's a 5 with 6 zeros after it. And day 31, you will have made 10 million in 1 month. And by the way, our greedy cousin has already spent his $1,000 on new tyres, a carton of beer, and some credit for his phone. Our network marketing business operates in much the same way. And here is one of the best kept secrets in the network marketing industry, and it's crucial for you to understand. All you need to do to become insanely rich is sponsor 1 person a month and teach that person to do the same thing. That's it. If you sponsor only 1 person each month and then teach that person to go out and sponsor 1 person each month and so on, after 12 months, you will have over 4,000 people in your group. Remember, you only brought in 1 person every month, but through the power of compounding duplication, you now have over 4,000 people in your downline. So imagine having financial freedom in 1 year. What if it took 2 years or even 5? Wouldn't it still be worth it? No other business can provide you with so much power and leverage. None. Wealth is created through leverage, and compounding duplication is leverage. Now I'm going to take you through another slide. I love this. I read this in a book called Beach Money by Jordan Adler. So I'll repeat that. If you haven't read the book, get your hands on it. It's called Beach Money by Jordan Adler. And I'll just have to share this analogy with you. So one big myth about network marketing is that you need to be very good at sales to succeed. And this is completely false. A focus on sales will make you very little in this industry. Selling can certainly give you a nice income, but it is linear in nature. To make money in sales, you have to continue to sell month after month. If you stop selling, you stop making money. Selling to new customers month after month contradicts the ultimate objective, which is to eventually retire on the beach or wherever you choose to hang out, or whatever your ultimate goal is. So let's talk about beach money. Real walk-away income. The beach money that gives you the freedom to stop working and still get paid. The first strategy for creating the freedom that comes with beach money is to focus on distribution rather than sales. Distribution is the system of creating multiple points of sale rather than aiming to get as many sales as possible. Your goal is to have lots and lots of people making a few sales each. So here are two offers that illustrate the difference between sales and distribution. Offer one. I will offer you cans of drink for $1 each. You can buy as many as you want from me. These cans retail for $2 each. Again, you may buy as many as you like. Now, most salespeople would love this opportunity. The focus here is on sales, and a good salesperson could make lots of money with this offer, but he or she will probably never retire on the beach unless they shift their focus to distribution. Offer two. I'll sell you one vending machine for $1,000. This machine will dispense cans at $1 each. You'll earn 10 cents for each can sold out of that machine. Do you want this machine? You may want it or not. I will also purchase all of the product you need to stock your machine. I will even stock it for you. Now, do you want this machine? More likely. When you buy this vending machine from me for $1,000, I will also include lifetime maintenance on the machine. You'll never have to fix it if it breaks. I'll collect all of the money, I'll count it, tabulate it, and give you an accounting report. You then get the report and a check from me each month, and that's not all. I'll also give you unlimited opportunity to collect a commission on sales from multiple vending machines in unlimited locations around the country and eventually around the world. You only need to purchase one machine. I will buy all of the product, stock it, maintain it, collect the money, count it, put together a report and send you a check. The only thing you will need to do is to get me as many locations as you can. You will receive 10 cents for each can sold by each of the vending machines in your network. Do you want this offer? Who wouldn't take it? Of course, to make lots of money, you need to arrange to have hundreds of machines placed in many locations, but you're only required to buy one machine yourself. You don't need to buy the product. You don't need to stock the machine. You don't need to maintain it, collect money, count it, or create reports. In fact, you don't even need to place any of the other machines. Imagine getting paid 10 cents for each can sold out of every one of your machines. What if you have 1,000 or more machines placed all around the country? For this offer to work for you, you must focus on the distribution of the machines. You find others to buy machines and teach them to do the same thing that you are doing. That's it. Your job is not to sell cans. It's to market the distribution of the machines. So this is a very important distinction. It determines whether this is just another sales job or whether you create a distribution network that gives you a beach money lifestyle. So let's have a look in summary. In offer one, you get to buy the product at a great wholesale price and just resell it. In offer two, you help to create lots of points of distribution. So imagine that each vending machine is a distributor in your network. So the host company, Arbonne, will produce and distribute the product and collect all the money. Website, online shopping. The host company, Arbonne, will generate accounting reports, our web stats, our dashboard, with a breakdown of sales and commissions. And the host company, Arbonne, will even manage the genealogy of your network, my team. You will simply help the company create multiple points of distribution, and they will send you a few dollars on each unit of products sold through your distribution network. This is genuine beach money. As your network grows, your income grows. You get the best of both worlds. So the first strategy for creating the freedom that comes with beach money is to focus your efforts on distribution. Build a distribution network of people who each buy a little product and sell to a few repeat customers. So do you want to be a vending machine or just sell a few cans? Mary? So I'm going to relate this all back to our Arbonne business and go through some basic numbers to help you. And basically it starts with you, and success looks like duplication. So let's break down these numbers. As we all know, our monthly requirements to be put through our own business is 150 PQV. So we need to do that every month in order to be paid to stay in qualifications, to qualify for any incentives taking place at the time. So always ensure your own 150 PQV is in quickly to avoid a last minute rush. Getting to district manager. And I'm going to base this to start with on only the bare basics of 150 PQV. So start with yourself, and if you just introduce 4 people each, and they introduce only 3 people each, you've currently got 17 people in your network, each doing 150 PQV will give you 2,550 QV per month, making you a district manager. Pretty simple. Now, if you taught those 16 consultants plus yourself how to do their own 2,500 QV each month, that actually equals 42,000 QV, which would make you a regional vice president and driving that Merc. Now, that 2.5 that you're doing on your own and teaching them to do, that could look like the previous slide. Each person could have 17 people under them, just doing 150. Or it could be, 3 people doing 800 odd-ish each. My maths. You break it down however you want to break it down. But it is that simple. Now, you only need 64 people in your team or your network doing 2,500 each month to make you a national vice president. And as we saw with Fiona saying, earning that average $23,500 a month. Or you need 1,066 people in your consumer network doing 150 per month to be a national vice president. And this looks as simple as you've introduced 4 people, that totals 5. You ask your 4 people to introduce 4 people each. There's another 16 people added. You're up to 21. Those 16 people will go out and find their 4 people each, because everyone wants to get to district and at least earn that $400 a month, pay for shoes or whatever. There's another 64 people. That's where that duplication compounding comes into effect. Those 64 people will go out and just find 4 people each. Another 256 people are added to your network. And then they, in turn, will find their 4 people each. There's another 1,024 people. 1,365 people in your network, but you have only introduced 4 and just taught them network marketing and the power of duplication. Let's have a look at the power of +1. Have a look how your network can grow if you add only 1 more direct to you. So instead of adding 4, you add 5. Have a look at those figures and teach each person to bring that 1 extra person into their organisation. It's an extra 2,500 more in your network if everyone just introduced 1 more. Pretty cool. So always remember to keep it simple. Don't get bogged down by the numbers. The numbers can be scary, but if you just break it down like I did with even just the bare minimum 150, 1 person accumulating 2,500 QV will be a district manager. And so 4 people doing 2,500 QV makes you an area manager. 16 people, regional vice president, and 64 people, national vice president. It is that simple. And of course, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Now, I did do a little exercise at leadership, which obviously clearly I can't do on here, but it showed people the power of duplication for those that were, and I'm sure those that have been at other leadership academies or events that Arbonne and their leaders put on, that Jill was the first person. So, and look at all the people that are just on the call tonight, let alone how many others are in her network that have all come from Jill saying yes. It has grown and grown and grown. I don't know if you know your numbers, Jill, and want to add in how many you have in your network now, but that is the power of duplication, and everything is about teamwork. And that's it. Oh, and just lastly, sorry, just remember, Network marketing is building a distribution network of people who each buy a little product and sell to a few repeat customers. Stop, start, and share. Simple. Thank you.
Very powerful, thank you. And I've been asked that question before, how many in my team? And, you know, like, it's not a very satisfactory answer, but literally countless. I don't know, too many to count. Just like, I don't know,
Lots. Thousands?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You should be able to get it from your web stats, Jill.
But I don't see everyone. I don't see the numbers of all the way down the line. I don't think. No.
I think there is a report you can see in, because I know Emily can see all of hers.
Right,
even
the way
though,
down
even
the
though
line.
those nations have popped out, she can still see all the numbers in those downlines.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look.
Find out.
I know what report that is too, so I'll have a look. Yeah, all I know is that it's exciting to think that because I said yes, there's so many people whose lives are being changed. And as Fiona said in her Discover Arbonne, you know, you're in the center of your own universe there. So by you saying yes to whoever invited you to take a look, you will also create hundreds and thousands in your network. It's a timing, just a timing issue. Those of us who've been in business the longest have the potential to have more numbers. So thank you, Kym, for showing us the simplicity of duplication and how it really is just focusing on that the power of 4. And I used to like to use the analogy of, you know, you're the tabletop and you're finding 4 strong legs. So go out and find your dream team. That's what you're in the process of doing, Kym, building your incredible network that is starting there in Cairns, but you know, I have no doubt will go global. Take note of the many comments that are being made before I end the meeting and end the recording. Keeping it simple. So take away the key message today, which is focus on finding your vending machines. Focus on finding those few who purchase a bit and they find their few. It's simple, it's fun. Bring joy to your journey and to the lives of others. Thank you everyone for being on the call tonight. And if you want to flip quickly to the United Nations conference calls, you can hear Emily Paik speak, but that will be posted tomorrow. So always an incredible opportunities to learn and to grow, to personally and professionally develop. And I thank you all for showing your commitment to your business by being on the call tonight. Thanks, everyone.